Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to, I think, my first Dollar Tree haul of the year. Yeah, I think this might be the first one. I know I did like a cute little haul where I showed you some stuff from Dollar Tree that I did for the Easter baskets, but this is like, I went to pretty much one Dollar Tree and every single cutesy new thing that I wanted, I was able to find. For the most part, I'm gonna say, because there's still a few things out there. But there were just so many cute things that I got today, and I was like, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and haul this one in one big video. I spent way too much money at Dollar Tree, and I think I'm putting myself on a little bit of a restriction right now. I did organize everything, because y'all know your girl never has her stuff organized. But I did organize everything, because I was like, you know what? Let me take it out the bag and just put it all on the table. So I'm going to go ahead and share the things that I found. And we're first going to start with the kitties. Now, y'all might say some of this other stuff is kind of kitty, but it ain't. But we're definitely going to start for the kitties. And this is like very educational, because when I saw this, I was like, you know what? Do I know anybody that's having a kid? Do I know anybody who has small kids? And then I was like, girl, you got a niece and a nephew that this would be perfect for. And it is out of the kids section, but it is a learning toy. I have a niece that I think 4 or 5, no, not 5. He's not 5-year-old kindergarten yet, I don't think. No, maybe he is. I don't know. I got a nephew that's like 5 or something, and my niece is like 4. Either way, what I don't see a lot of kids learning about is how to tell time. And I mean real time. Not just I looked at a digital clock and I can read the numbers back. No, I mean an analog clock. I remember playing with the little wooden clock we had like in kindergarten, and you would like turn the little dial similar to this. It was just bigger, but I like this one because it also has like the numbers out of order. They definitely know their numbers right now, but I think seeing it on a clock and learning to tell time would be cool. So I picked both of these, both of them, one, because, you know, they're like a year or so apart, and, you know, you buy one for one, even though, you know, it's their toy, or you tell them to share it. The little girl's a little bossy. So I said, you know what? I'm going to buy each of them one. This was only $1.75. So for $1.75 for wooden puzzle pieces, and, you know, it's not a flimsy piece of wood, and neither are these little numbers here. So I'm like, you got a moving wooden dial, you have all this clarity here. This is definitely going to help them. You got the 40, 41, 40. Like, my little niece and nephew are going to be able to look at an analog clock and tell time, and I think that is very important. So I got these for them. So if you have a younger child in your family, or a friend, or you know somebody, I don't care if it's a newborn, y'all just go ahead, get it to them. They can put it away for $1.75. They don't have to use it right now. But I just thought this was a really good tool. It's for 2 and up. It's a puzzle as well. And yeah, these toys get really, really expensive. So when you find those really, really good toys, especially if they're a learning toy at Dollar Tree, definitely grab it. I'm actually going to attach these to their Easter baskets. If you saw that one, I dropped that. I don't even know what order this is going to drop. So it might have been 2 weeks ago. It might have been 3 weeks ago. I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to the basket so they can have that. Those are all the toys. Now we're going to go into kitchen. I only got one kitchen thing. I have actually gotten most of these, but once again, it's like Disney keeps dropping things. If you are a SpongeBob, or there's a net in here and I see him, and I'm about to smack him with the spatula. I have to remember, like, we are officially getting into spring here in Charleston. The pollen is falling. The mosquitoes are out. Y'all, I need to take a picture of the mosquitoes that be coming in my house, because they don't be like little. Like, the mosquitoes be like this large, like their body and their legs. They actually look more like daddy long legs with wings and a long body. And so the gnats, you open the door, you got to kind of run in. And it's hard for me to do that because I got to take my shoes off before I come in the house. So yeah, I see him. Anyways, Disney has been dropping things, Nickelodeon. So if you're a SpongeBob fan, if you like Smurfs, which I do, I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but not enough to, you know, get those characters. I'm a Disney girl, y'all know that. So I actually bought my daughter like pretty much every single Disney thing I got myself. So there are some bag chips, which I'm not a fan of bag chips, but I tried to buy myself one of those little sealers. They don't be sealing every bag. So you know what? I was like, whatever. I saw the bag chips. They were Disney. I bought the bag clips. They were Disney. I bought those. They had some cute magnets. I don't even like magnets, but y'all, it was Mickey, and it's on my refrigerator. So those magnets can go on the fridge. But I say all that to say they have utensils. They have a couple of different styles out there. I actually got her most of the utensils, but I saw this one. Now, I'm a baker. For those of you who don't know, I'm a baker. I have a bakery. This spatula ain't really on spatula, okay? Probably, this is probably more like a mixing. You could get some good whip in it, but I thought it was so freaking cute, and I was like, I gotta get it. I think it was like $1.50. So yeah, I just think it's really cute. You can use it for a good mix. Now, if you're looking, because I'm a baker, I need to say this. I don't really think this is really gonna help you scrape as a spatula, but I do think it'll help you get some good stir, and you can use it for decor. So I was like, this is cute. I'm going to get it. My daughter is also a pastry chef. She's actually trained pastry chef. So yeah, we both love Disney, and I had to grab this one too. All right. So the next thing I got, 21, but she likes Bluey, and they dropped the Bluey Band-Aids. I actually have a lot of stories about Band-Aids in this child, because she will literally have me buy all these different kind of Band-Aids, like especially when skin tone Band-Aids came out. But I was like, these are regular size, because a lot of time when they have like the cute character ones, they're like in shapes, and I'm like, they ain't covering nothing, like they're not helping. But these are actually regular size Band-Aids. So I was like, you know what, she likes Bluey, let me get these for her. They're only 14 in the box. So if you're looking for Band-Aids for Band-Aid's sake, if you know you have a kid who's always tripping over themselves, maybe you give them one Bluey and then one regular, because like I said, it's only 14 in the box. But I was like, that'll be cute to throw in this little gift package that I am getting her. I'll actually probably do like a video of putting that together. We'll talk more about that a little bit later, but I thought that was cute and I got it. There are some Bluey ice molds, and I can't find them, and they are big ice molds. Like I think it makes like 6 of them, and I saw one person post them, and I'm like, I haven't found it. I've been looking, but I have not seen it in my store. Very like big rectangular, 6 big pieces of ice, and it's only $1.25, I believe, or maybe between $1.25 and $1.75, because it is a kitchen item. I want to get my hands on those. So that's all for kitchen. Let's go ahead in the craft section. So I actually saw somebody do a DIY. If you didn't know, Dollar Tree carries these ceramic trays. So they're great for if you want to paint them, or if you want to do like gems or anything like that. But they did like, and I bought 2 of them. They did a craft where they used napkins and Mod Podge. And this was there. It's $1.25, but of course you can always get a bigger one, but I don't use it that much. So I was like, let me get the small one. But they basically use napkins, and they use the Mod Podge to like lay them over them to give that like anthropology high-end look. And I was like, I'm about to make me a trinket tray. I'm going to make me a trinket tray for my dresser. And then I got another one because I'm like, okay, I think I need to have a trinket tray down by the sink. Especially when I'm baking, I can easily take my jewelry off instead of what I do now and put it in various pockets, lose stuff, and then find it in a corner like 2 weeks later. So I got 2 of these. They have them in the square, and then they have a circle, but I decided to go with the square. And then to go along with that, I just went in the Easter section and picked up napkins. Now, I should have thought twice about this, because the napkin she used was the rectangular one, which made more sense because then you can lay it out in the middle. But the Dollar Tree I was in today didn't have as many options for the napkins that I liked. So they have various designs because they have so many napkins. I should have picked up the other ones up from the other store, but I was like, I actually kind of like the floral because a lot of them are very spring, giving that Easter vibe. I don't want like necessarily Peter Rabbit in the middle of my trinket tray. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can use this print and get a lot of that floral on there, because I don't necessarily need the whole tray to be in that floral. So I think I'll be able to get what I want from the napkins. I don't know why I picked up so many packs, but I'm like, okay, they're going to look cute in the little bathroom, the little downstairs guest bathroom. Now, the other thing I saw in that area, once again, I have a baking business, and if you know, you got to have the different signs. They actually have these acrylics, and I'm pretty sure, oh, it actually says it is 5x7. I was guessing. These are 5x7 acrylic squares. They're by the brand Crafted Square, which is one of Dollar Tree's bigger crafting brands. But of course, right now it has the protective film on it. But I'm going to use these to create signs, like with my website, contact info, QR codes that people can scan. So being able to pick these up for $1.25 is actually a great buy. And the size is a great buy for what I need. I also thought this would make a really cute, I was just thinking, this would make the cutest freaking invitation. You know how people are doing like really, really fancy invites? If you're doing a party that's not actually like a ton of guests, you could actually get these. If you have a cutter, you could actually cut them in half. So one could be two, but that could literally be the invite that you give somebody. Like that would be really nice for a wedding. And even if you bought these for a wedding or a very, very high-end birthday party, maybe not like a kid's party where you could get like the 8-pack of invites and you could get 2 of those to 16 kids and be done. But like another party where you were going to actually purchase like the invitation off of like squarefish, what is it called? Snapfish or like Shutterfly or something like that. You could use these because this is $1.25 per, yes. And if you already have like a Cricut or anything, so you would have, or whatever, you know, you want to print on there. But if you already have some of those tools, you could do a nice little invite for like 2 something. And this is actually more weighty. You could add magnets. Like, I'm like, you could really do a lot with these. So yes, it can get pricey if you're doing a big, big party. But if you think about what you pay for like invitations now, some invitations could be like $5. And I know this because I was just looking. It could be like $5 depending on what you want. And it's still paper. Excuse me. So doing something like this would be really great. So I'm just throwing it out there for somebody who wants to do that. If you do it, tell me and show me because I want to see. Those are all the... I thought it was raining. It's just my air conditioner. Those are all the crafting items. See, I'm doing good. I got categories. So the next item, what are we going to pop in? Everything I've shown you so far is in that $1.25, $1.75 range. So maybe we'll just kind of stick with I don't know, decisions. Let's go to hair. We're going to go to the hair section because Dollar Tree has the cutest hair stuff. Most of my hair accessories at this point come from Dollar Tree. That makes sense. Okay, I did buy 3 clips. One was a 2-pack. One was a 1-pack from TJ Maxx. $9.99, $7.99, something like that, right? But they're really cute. Jeweled, woven with thread. Really, really nice. Heavy. Like them. But other than that, all my hair accessories, I honestly feel like, unless it's like an accessory I had a little bit back in the day, comes from Walmart. Because Walmart is actually getting name brand. They have Goody. I talked about that in my Easter basket haul. They have other brands that you find in the, Red Dot or the Walmart or all the other Ultas and stuff like that. So I'm like, why are we going to pay more when you can get the same thing for $1.25? And all the hair accessories are $1.25 in the store. And I picked up these. So these are mini claw clips, but they're not the smallest because Dollar Tree actually has ones that are smaller. I got 2 packs. So I'm so stupid. Oh, no, I bought these for me. I was about to say I bought one for my daughter. That's a lie. I did not get these for her because she has traditional size locks. So I guess she could put a lock, 1 or 2. But I got these for me and I thought these neutral colors were really, really good. I think we're getting some sun. Is the light too much? Hopefully you guys can see like the color of them. But we have like a very light pink. We have like this peachy color and then like a brownish mauvish color. I think, okay, this is better if I put it like right there. So you can see that. This is by the brand Great Hair Day. There are 6 clips and they're very thick. They're not flimsy because Dollar Tree does have mini clips. I use those and I feel like they work as well. But these are even thicker than those. Those are great. They don't break just like that. And you would think Dollar Tree brand. No, they don't break like that. And these are even thicker. So I know they're going to do great. And this is not a Dollar Tree brand because Dollar Tree brands are like Greenbrier. And then I got like this like taupey color, a chocolate brown. And then I think, no, it's not actually the same pink. This is rosy kind of pink, but like a light rose pink. Yeah, I think you guys can see that. So these are 6 packs and I got 2 of these from me so I could do like little things with my hair. And then by the same brand, you get 8 clips, Great Hair Day creaseless clip set. Now, these are creaseless, but one thing I realized about creaseless clips, they don't put the little plastic thing on the back, but I guess you don't want the crease on the front. But I thought this was cute. You get 4 blacks, 2 whites, and like 2 peachy pinks in there. And this is the one that I did get 2 of. So my daughter is graduating. I feel like I've said that for her. Now, I have gotten into bows. I be wearing my bows, y'all, but I did not have, I didn't have a cream bow. So you can see this one is in cream. I got to get y'all all up in the camera to get rid of that light. This one is cream and it has these cute little jewels on it. Does this work? No. Yeah, it has these cute little jewels on it. Now this is actually like the snappy clip type. I thought this one, because some of them are like the scrunchy ones and some are like just the clip kind of like these, but this one is actually the snappy clip, and I got it in this nice cream color, and it's like a satin bow. And then I got it in this nice green because those are colors I wear, and both have jewels. They also had, I believe it was a pink, and they had a black, and I really should have gotten the black, because I have, I think, outside of like black, the little ties, I think I got, I do have a black scrunchie that isn't really mine, but she's not getting that back. I have a black scrunchie, and then I have another like black and gold one, but I don't think I have like any big bows. So I should have gotten the black. Maybe I'll do that when I go back to Dollar Tree. Not anytime soon. I'm trying to be good. But yeah, $1.25 for that. Like, come on. And just pin it back. How about it's gonna be cute. So those are all the hair accessories I picked up. Let's go ahead and jump. Dang, I've been talking for 17 minutes. What am I talking about? I'm confused. Did I start the video in like before I actually started talking? Because 17 minutes, y'all, I talk a lot. I know y'all be putting this on like fast speed. I will, because I'm trying to figure out what I've been saying. So let me hurry up, because I got a lot of stuff in front of me. We're going to move to clothing. Or as close to clothing. Well, they actually do sell shirts, but as close to clothing as we can get. And it's socks. Y'all, I said I wasn't going to buy no more socks, because literally when Dollar Tree dropped all like their like character socks, they had like Disney socks. They got the food ones. They got, y'all, the socks were socking. Y'all, they had a multi-pack. And this one's Pooh. Y'all know Pooh 100. Fun fact. I actually, in middle school, had a Pooh decor room. I wore Winnie the Pooh clothing when you could actually go to like the Disney store. We don't have one here anymore. I know they have them still, but we don't have one in Charleston. I had Pooh decor, y'all. Back to school clothes shopping. I was in the Disney store. Like the little denim dresses is really for the old people, but I had wanted them. So I wore them. That's how much I like Winnie the Pooh. All the classic books. The book like Winnie the Pooh down. So Winnie is 100. So when I saw these, I was like, I gotta get them. Now these are not $1.25. That's why I wanted to say everything so far. These are actually $6. Now, so if you see them at your Dollar Tree, they may be in the $1.25 section with all the other socks, because they were when I got there. And I was like, that's a good buy. And then the guy, there was a guy and a woman, they were there, they were stocking, which is great because today is stocking Sunday. And he was like, yeah, these ones are, because they were basically trying to organize all the socks, and they had so many, and they had some that were multi-packs that were $4, some were $6. And he was like, yeah, we got to move these because these aren't $1.25. I think they're like $4. He was saying he scanned them, and then I was like, oh Lord, let them be $1.25. Let them be $1.25. They were $6, but I ain't put them back. I had already had 4 packs in my hand. So I was going to get them regardless. They're character licensed Disney product. I'm getting them. That is a good deal. You get 6 pairs of socks for $6. It's $1 a pair. And these are actually, and then they had Mickey too. I keep calling this girl Mickey. Minnie too. The purple, the beautiful like seashell yellow and pink in here. The starfish. I mean, just so freaking cute. So I did get us some mini packs. So just keep in mind, these are not $1.25. If you look up and you get them for $1.25, go you. I am going to be mad. because I ain't get them for $1.25, but I won't be mad that you got them for $1.25. So definitely. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and jump into all the skincare and beauty products that I got. All right, so one of the brands that I do like to get a lot of the beauty stuff from is the Skincare Mindfully Formulated for the New You. They have like 2 different like packages. You know how like the makeup, they'll be in a package and they'll have a roll of each product with the name. They had 2 of those by this brand. So this brand is dropping some stuff. I have their cooling stick. I actually have the Rose Glow one. I actually really, really like that. It does cool. And the Rose Gold, or I think it's called Rose Glow. Either way, it really does give you like a really good highlight. I've actually put it all over my face just to give like that glow, that shimmer. I really like it. Like I said, it does cool and it gives you that nice highlight. The other one is just a cooling stick. Very, very great finds. This is the By Face Makeup Melting Lava Oil Cleanser, jojoba oil, volcanic ash, and vitamin E. This is in here. These are both oil and water soluble cleansing agents in one product. It offers thorough makeup removal of an oil cleanser without the oily residue sometimes left by single phase oil products. I actually like to use oil cleansers not just for removing makeup, but I actually like to use them in the morning. I'm a shower at night girl. Gotta shower at night, wash my face. That's when I do like all the, the deeper cleaning products. But it's like I'm getting up in the morning. So I just did that last night. So if I'm not using like a really, really gentle cleanser, I'll actually just go on my face with an oil cleanse to break up any other residue, dirt, makeup that might be there and wipe that off. And that's why I really like to have oil cleansers, not just for makeup, but just to do a lighter, less intense cleansing in the morning, because like I said, I'm just, getting out of bed and I already did all that. Now, I don't do that when I work out. I use a regular face wash. But if it's a day where I'm not doing like a heavy workout, I like to cleanse my face with an oil cleanse. So the next thing I got is the Depuff and Nourish Eye Cream. This has avocado oil, shea butter, and vitamin E. So I picked up that one. Great for the nights I don't carry my butt to bed on time. All right, the next one is the Yuzu Vitamin C Powerhouse Serum. So we're going to see how this one does. It fades hyperpigmentation to reveal a fresh complexion. It has the intense hydration and plumping effect. The next one is the Balancing Toner Serum Spray. Vegetable collagen, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E. Clearly, I like those products, and so I gravitate to those. I got that, and then this is, now for this one, I typically don't do this, and this might actually just turn into a body scrub. I don't really like a lot of scrubs on my face. I usually do like oatmeal-based scrubs. Dermalogica has one, and I like that. But this is a skin smoothing strawberry sugar face scrub, vitamin E, glycerin, and strawberry extract. Depending on how gritty this is, like I said, I might change this to a body scrub, but I was like, I'm gonna give that one a go. So those are all the I have one more. The last one is the Everything Hydrating Balm. So this is just like a hydrating stick that you can put on your face, sort of like the cooling stick, but this one doesn't have a cooling effect. It's just hydrating, and it has sunflower seed oil, sweet almond oil, and vitamin E, and it's just a stick you can kind of put on your face, moisturize it in to give you some hydration. All right, so jumping to the next brand that I got. I actually only got one thing by this particular brand. Let me make sure I am not making a liar out of myself. I am not. I am actually telling the truth. And this is by Be Pure. It's a tinted lip oil with hyaluronic acid and jojoba oil. A tinted lip oil. Hate to see me coming. A little color, moisture, and I will say the lip oils that you get from Dollar Tree, they almost always do the job. Like literally, even the Disney one. So they had the little Disney princess ones. You might still be able to find it. I get that little Cinderella one. Not only does it smell good, it has a little bit of sparkle, but that thing is so moisturizing and hydrating. It's a skinny little tube. Disney, y'all could have given us a thicker tube, and it doesn't have the big doe foot I like, but y'all, a little goes a long way and it's very hydrating. So I will say that when you get a lip oil from Dollar Tree, 9 times out of 10, they are going to do the job. So I really, really like that. The next brand, before we get into the last two brands of beauty, is by Beauty Intuition. Like I said, a tinted lip oil. What? Hate to see me coming. This one is the smooth and glossy tinted lip oil, lightweight, high shine. I got it in the pink berry and then I got it in the red rose. I'm going to see how these two do. I really just love these products because I am not a makeup everyday girl. I probably wear makeup like once a week, if that. It just depends on how early I get up, and I only take 5 minutes to put my makeup on, but still, it's 5 minutes. So when I can put on like a tinted lip oil to just give me a little something, I can put that little highlighting balm on. Listen, I'm for it. So I got these ones as well. Now we're going to move on to some Disney products. Or should I do that one first? We'll do Disney since I said it. So Alice in Wonderland is making an appearance everywhere, okay? Yes, the princesses have been out. The princesses are typically always out, but I appreciate the fact that Disney's like, let's highlight some of our others. I am waiting for them to, okay, I guess technically she a princess, right? And I just said the princesses be out. And yes, it is her lip gloss that that I was just talking about. Beauty. Because I love me, or I mean, her name is Belle, but you know, she the beauty, the Belle. Belle and the baby. You got you. All right. So I really, really like that lip balm. But Disney, can you please, can we get a Beauty and the Beast drop focusing heavily on the Beast? If we can't focus on the Beast, we can focus on Belle. But I'm just saying, a Beauty and the Beast drop like y'all are doing for Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't get those products, but they are there. And Alice in Wonderland. This is drop probably number 3. And this collection, so glad I got it. So the first thing I have here is the Alice in Wonderland Hydrating Lip Gloss. This is a vanilla scent. Y'all are probably like, girl, I like gloss. Okay. I said I gloss in every single bag. I got glosses in the kitchen. I got them in the car. You shouldn't have chapped lips, okay? You should have nice, plump, hydrated, glossy lips, and sometimes matte, because you know I'll do a little matte lip balm. Didn't know that was a thing until I walked into Ulta. But anyway, focus. I got these. So cute. Got one for me, got one for the kid. The next thing that I got is another lip gloss. This one is also, I just realized, girl, I don't be paying attention, vanilla scented. But this one is the theme of the Queen of Hearts. So the first one was the Cheshire Cat. This is the Queen of Hearts. This is more traditional. This does look like a nail polish. It is a lip gloss. And then we have this one, vanilla scented. So you can still get the scent, but if you have a preference of character, you have options, okay? And then if you are more of a person that says, I need options on the go, y'all, they got a lip palette, the Queen of Hearts lip palette. The colors are really kind of more on the mauvey pinkish shades. You can see that there, but I thought this just was the cutest thing. So you can have 4 different shades. They're probably going to be on the lighter side, but you'll get a little bit of tint, and you have them in this cute little palette that you can take around. I wish I could, I guess I could open it for y'all. I'm going to insert a clip when I open it because I ain't ready to use it today. And if I open it today, I'm not even going to remember, did I already try this one or did I not? So I'm going to show it to you guys when I open it. If this is not already posted, I'm going to try. But here's the palette. All right. So the last thing that I got out of the collection, I only got one of these because I don't need any more pot balms because I already have tons. And I'm not a pot on the go girl. I need it to be like a stick. Yes, I got this, but this, okay, we're going to open it because I want to see. I think this one has a, what's it called? A palette brush. I'll just stick it back in the pack. Y'all, age. Sometimes I'll be like, should I try this one? I like try different ones a day, like, you know. But this is the size when it's out of the pack. That's so cute. It's like a little smaller. Yeah, it's definitely smaller than a playing card. But there is a stick in here, which is what I wanted to say. So this one, you have that old school stick. So of course you could use your finger if you want, but you can always dip it. I personally do not like dipping my hand in glosses or balms on the go. But this one having a stick makes it something I can use, and you could probably find like a replacement stick to stick in there. Even though it's kind of short, you can clip the top off of another one. But this one, I didn't get one because I already have like enough pop balms. And I typically use those in the morning and at night when I'm at home. So this is also vanilla scented, but it's a moisturizing lip balm. So it's in this cute little teapot shape. Alice is literally, it's kind of shiny packaging, but Alice is literally one of my daughter's favorite characters next to Mary Poppins. But you know, they both got that British thing going on, that London thing going on. So I got this for her because Alice. So those are all the lip products, the beauty product, which outside of skin and lips, that's all I did. No other. Now let's talk about these body oils. These body oil perfumes. This is why I went to Dollar Tree. The thing I'm showing y'all now is what I actually went in there for. Now, I will say I did see all of these other things, minus the hair accessories, because people don't always give the hair accessories that much attention when they post what's out there. But all of these things are things that I kind of have my eye on for the beauty stuff, at least. However, the goal was to come back with these. And I did. Now, no, they're not 8 cents. I got 4 for me, 4 for her. But you can get 4 cents for 4 cents for $15. 4 cents for $5 at $1.25 each. These are not glass bottles. I thought they were. So they do give glass when you kind of like look at them. You'll think they're glass. Or at least I did when I was looking at them on the shelf. I'm trying to find a way you can actually see these. I thought like the black back would help. But anyway. So anyway, these are perfume body oils. And this is by Spa Essentials. Excuse me. There are 4 scents. These are plastic bottles, so you don't have to worry about them breaking. It's 3.2 ounces. And these are their hydrating body perfume oils, and they smell good. All of them smell good. I will say this first one, Tropical Petals, which is a dragon fruit, jasmine, and hibiscus fruity and floral blend. This is my least favorite, and it still smells good. So these are body oils, and oh, that's tight. All right. So he said, he was like just off the truck. Like when I say they were unloading, they were unloading. I do like when you pull this out, it's not that hole isn't like this big hole where you could like easily spill it or just have the dropper drop out. It actually is the bigger hole, but then there's a tighter hole that fits the dropper. So I do like that because it's kind of, let me see, I don't know if you can see that, but like a suction type thing. So if you tip this over, you know all of your product is not going to fall out because we tip stuff over. But that's a nice size dropper, and this one smells really good. But I think the thing with this one, this I feel is like the most subtle, but it still smells really, really good. Yeah, the floral and the fruity is not heavy, but it's a body oil. You got the dropper. You can, of course, layer these fragrances with body butters, other fragrances, but really, really nice to be able to get these. The next one is Coastal Cream. This is vanilla, sea salt, and macadamia, creamy and beachy. This one might actually be my favorite. This actually smells like a scent that I have. And y'all know I did that like favorite perfume videos. This smells like something I got. Now I'm gonna have to go and smell all my stuff and try to figure out what this one smells like. But this is definitely my favorite. Probably that vanilla in there. But if you're a person who likes vanilla, but don't always love vanilla and fragrances, because sometimes I'll smell the vanilla and I'm like, eh. But this is like a soft, creamy vanilla, and I absolutely love it. The next one is Sun Kiss Caramel. This is pistachio, caramel, and vanilla. This one is warm and sweet. And now I will say, okay, because it does have vanilla. I don't think these smell the same, but they are similar. So with these two, you can pick one or the other. But there is that extra like caramel kicking up behind there. So definitely worth it. Like I said, they're $1.25, $5 for all 4. But if you just want to say, hey, I don't need all 4, you could get one or the other on these. And then the last one is Bright Paradise with plum, orchid, and vanilla woods. This is warm and floral. And this one, you get the warmth. Like, that must be the orchid too. Yeah, I really, really like this one. So I feel like there are three that are just completely distinct, even though this one also has vanilla, completely distinct. And then you have these two that are very similar in note. But yes, I went in there for these and I got these. I got a set for me, got a set for my daughter. That was probably like my big, big find. And like I said, most of this was from one store. Do your own research, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Sarah Sho'Shanna. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you. Oh, gosh, for those of you who are new, join the family. For those of you who continue to support me, thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.